What's up guys, my name is Bravo and Pokemon Legends ZA is almost here. With that in mind, most players casual and competitive does not know which starter Pokemon to choose. So in this video I will be going over all 3 starter Pokemon in Legends ZA and hopefully you guys will be able to pick which starter is right for you. In Pokemon Legends ZA, the starters we have is Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile, a really interesting starter roster. And I do want to say real quick to everybody that you can choose whichever starter Pokemon you like, it is entirely up to you. But if you're not sure who to use, then this video is for you. If you guys want to see more Pokemon Legends ZA videos, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, it's always appreciated. You can leave this video on while you do chores, homework, or anything else. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. First, let's talk about Chikorita. Honestly, Chikorita may be a very difficult Pokemon to start off with for Pokemon Legends ZA. When it evolves into Meganium, it is a pure grass type and has a bad move pool along with it. The best moves Meganium has is Petal Dance, Giga Drain, Energy Ball, and Solar Beam. Most of Meganium's best moves are grass type moves, and the worst part is that the only solid cover move it has is Mud Slap. Bruh. Meganium's stats doesn't make it any better unfortunately, since it has base 80 attack and special attack, along with base 100 defense and special defense, great bulk, but it can be defeated by most of the mediocre Pokemon in general. Because of this, it makes Meganium the weakest starter out of the lineup. However, if you love the challenge and want to make your Legends ZA playthrough difficult, then Chikorita is your best pick. Next Pokemon I'll talk about is Tepig. Tepig is not a bad starter Pokemon to choose, but it's not good either. When Tepig evolves into Emboar, it becomes a fire and fighting type Pokemon, which is a good type combination. However, the moveset is kinda weird. When Emboar came back in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the best moves it can learn when leveling up is Heat Crash, Flare Blitz, Flamethrower, and Head Smash. What is concerning is that Emboar doesn't learn any good fighting type moves when it levels up. However, with the TMs, Emboar is able to learn quite some good fighting types attacks like Drain Punch, Close Combat, and Brick Break. Along with that, Emboar also has a great roster of coverage moves like Zen Headbutt, Wild Charge, Poison Jab, and Iron Head. Emboar has a good selection of moves to choose from, but Emboar's stats is what holds this Pokemon back. Looking at the stats, Emboar has base 123 attack and base 100 special attack, making it hit like a truck. However, with base 65 defense and special defense, along with base 65 speed, Emboar is a slow class cannon. It won't be able to outspeed most Pokemon in the game, and it can't tank hits whatsoever. Having Emboar in your playthrough is nice because of its great move pool, but I would recommend having a fast Pokemon on your team that can help out with speed control. The last starter we get to see is Totodile. When Totodile evolves, it becomes Feraligatr that is a pure water type. However, the moveset Feraligatr has is actually good. When leveling up Totodile, it can learn strong water type moves such as Aqua Tail and Hydro Pump. For coverage moves, it has Ice Fang, Crunch, and Superpower. Not good moves to have, but it is solid picks for Feraligatr to use. For TMs, this Pokemon has a huge variety of coverage moves to choose from like Trailblaze, Psychic Fangs, Ice Punch, and Earthquake. The stats for Feraligatr is also really good, as it has base 105 attack and base 100 defense, making Feraligatr relatively strong and bulky on the physical side, and base 78 speed is not that fast, but it's able to outspeed few Mega Evolutions like Mega Bayonet, Mega Scizor, and Mega Heracross. Totodile is a great starter Pokemon to use if you want to breeze through the game with minimum effort and difficulty. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Honestly, I just want to make kind of a short and sweet video for you guys. I know there's a lot of people that doesn't know which starter Pokemon that they want to choose because the starter lineup is kind of weird. Like in Legends Arceus, we was able to get quite a good amount of Pokemon to use, but this on the other hand, most people is not sure of which starter to choose. So hopefully, again, if you guys don't know which starter you want to use for your playthroughs, hopefully this video gives you some recommendations on what you like. But remember, if you guys do want to try out these Pokemon, it's entirely up to you. Whatever Pokemon you like, you can choose which one you love for your playthrough. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It is always appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.